don't tell me about me. Stop telling 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 me about me. I don't need you to tell me about me.
So we got one more person, man. We got one more person. Sir Death Note. Who you got in this game?
Even though I already know how this game is gonna go, me and Rob had a conversation about it. Yeah, I already know how this game's gonna go, but I'm gonna pick the 49ers.
I'm gonna talk to you about that.
All right, 49ers on the board. He gonna stay 10 toes down on never picking them in the playoffs. Let's see.
No,
well,
it's not
obviously
that.
I got KC. You ain't never pick them in the playoffs
There's a reason.
Yeah.
because you hate him. We
No.
all know the reason. You
No.
don't
No.
like Mahomes because I like Mahomes.
So-
No, I don't think it's appropriate to talk about it right now.
It's
But-
not no rig or conspiracy nothing around here. I don't want it. That's what people say when they talk too much shit and they team lose. Now
wait
it's
a minute, wait a minute,
conspiracy.
wait
It
a
ain't no
minute,
damn
wait a minute.
conspiracies about nothing because I know where y'all about to go with it.
Wait a minute. Do the Kansas City Chiefs have like the top 5 defense as far as run game? How about top 10?
I don't know.
No.
I know.
Okay.
I know during the
So
playoffs.
all I know,
I know
all
during
I
the
know
playoffs
is
they
that-
have.
all I know is that no. Anyways, all I know is that yeah, in the playoffs they have because it wasn't even.
But they've been shutting
Yeah.
everything down. They've been shutting everybody down.
That's funny. Anyways, teams are abandoning the
So,
run. But if
I
the
told
49ers don't abandon the run, or whatever the case may be, then the Chiefs have no answer for it. So let's see if they use Christian McCaffrey or if they pull a stunt and, use Sean Smith and then also put Christian McCaffrey on the bench after the first quarter.
This whole conspiracy theory shit, y'all. This is
No,
what
no
happens
conspiracy
when.
theory. No
This is what
conspiracy theory.
happens when. I'm being honest. This
No
is what
conspiracy
happens
theory.
when, like, the fans feel a certain type of way about their team,
It's not a
but the
conspiracy
coaches
theory.
have a better understanding of it. Your team
My
got
team is not the
scared.
49ers or the
Your
Chiefs.
team got scared. You
My
got to let that
team
go.
is
Your
not the
team got
49ers or the
scared
Chiefs.
because Mahomes is Mahomes.
My
and
team
they
is not the
realized it.
49ers or the
I
Chiefs.
know you're not. I'm talking about the Ravens.
So what are you
I'm
talking
talking about the
about?
Ravens. You need to let
So why are
it
you talking
go.
about the Ravens if we're talking about
Because
the
it's
49ers
not
and
a
the Chiefs?
conspiracy, sir. There's no conspiracy
Sir.
going on.
Sir, what I said
No, he was
was,
holding his end. He want that.
Listen,
He want to talk
oh,
shit.
oh,
He got the smoke coming.
yeah, he want to talk shit, whatever the case may be. But you know what? I'm not a child, and I'm definitely not going to let him go ahead and give him the energy. All I said was that if the 49ers don't run the ball, they're going to lose. But if they run the ball, then they have a good shot of winning the game. If they sit Christian McCaffrey after the first quarter, then yeah, they're going to lose. That's it. Let's see if they use Christian McCaffrey or if they pull a stunt and, use Sean Smith and then also put Christian McCaffrey on the bench after the first quarter. Your team historically has not been the best team against the run. That's all I'm saying. So it has nothing to do with the Ravens.
Amazing.
It has
This
nothing
is
to do with the
amazing.
Ravens.
Why would they ever sit Christian McCaffrey after the first quarter? You
Why
saying
would they
that is
ever-
trying to
why would they-
imply that there is some fix in so the Chiefs win. No, it's the shit that you
Okay,
failing to
bro.
recognize is them niggas is scared of fucking Pat Mahomes. That's why they changed their game plan. Everybody they done played went away from their game plan. It is not no fix. It's the greatness of that boy. It's the
No
greatness
one
of
said
that
anything
team.
about a fix, Jay.
It's the greatness
said
of that
anything-
team.
no one
Just
said
like,
anything
you
about a fix.
hating. It's just
Nobody
always
said
gotta be
anything
some
about a
other
fix.
shit. All the shit
No.
talking that was
It's-
talked about the
it's
goddamn
pure
Chiefs
football.
all season long
It's
is coming
pure
back to
football.
bite everybody in
Maybe
the ass.
somebody doesn't understand English, but it's pure football. I said it clear, loud and clear, that if the 49ers go away from the run, then yes, they will
We know
lose
what
this
you
game.
said. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you try to imply
What are
that
you
they gonna
talking
do
about?
something.
Answer for it. So let's see if they use Christian McCaffrey or if they pull a stunt and use Sean Smith and then also put Christian McCaffrey on the bench after the first quarter.
So the Chiefs win. You said why in the
I
hell
said if
would
they
the team
decide to
sit their
sit-
best running back? Now hold up. Why the hell would a team playing in the Super Bowl sit their best running back, their best player?
Because
After
he's
the first
80
half. Why
because
would you
this
after
season
the first quarter? That is very
because
specific.
this season he had an 82%
Ain't that
chance of
real
having a
specific,
game-ending.
Alexis?
This season he had an 82% chance of having a game-ending injury. If you look at the stats, so therefore,
Why would they sit
again,
him if he ain't hurt?
he's been hurt on an ankle
Oh my God,
sprain
man. I
and
don't
all
want to hear
kinds of
all that
stuff.
shit, man. This is
My
crazy.
God, look it up. Look it up.
Nobody
If
cares
you don't know
about none of
stats,
that. No.
okay.
Look, it's the
Again,
same thing with people. Look, because y'all know we got an Instagram group. We were talking about a one referee being switched out. That was already an excuse put in place to try to justify a loss because the motherfucker even knew himself that they could lose this game. That's crazy, man. Ain't nothing nefarious going on around here. Motherfuckers just don't. If your team would have won, you wouldn't have said nothing nefarious was happening. You wouldn't have said nothing nefarious was happening.
I'm still trying to figure out.
It's gotta
I'm
be.
still trying to figure out what you're talking about. If we're talking about the Kansas City Chiefs versus the 49ers,
he trying to be stupid. I said it multiple times. You can follow. You ain't dumb. You are
not being
dumb.
stupid.
You made
I'm saying
that
what I'm
comment.
saying, and you're
You
trying to make something out of nothing.
There's some kind
You're
of
trying to
scheme
make something
let
out of
the Kansas
nothing.
City Chiefs win. If that's the case,
You're
you should have
trying
picked
to
them
make
every
something
round.
out of nothing. You're trying to make something
I'm
out of
taking
nothing.
exactly
Stop
what I
acting
heard.
like a 2-year-old.
I'm taking exactly what I
I
heard.
go based off of stats, sir.
Yeah, and the stats show that we won that game, y'all didn't, and it ain't no conspiracy for that. Ain't no conspiracy for
Okay,
that.
again, you're still going back to that game to try to draw us back to that game.
I'm going to
You're trying
exactly
to draw
what
us
you said.
back to the game, but right now the conversation is about the 49ers and the Chiefs.
Yeah,
Is it not?
I'm clipping this.
Please clip it.
I'm clipping this.
That way, I mean, you can replay it and show that you're an idiot.
See, that's the shit that
Let's see if they use Christian McCaffrey or if they pull a stunt and use Sean Smith and then also put Christian McCaffrey on the bench after the first quarter.
That's the shit that I don't respect. It ain't no point of playing a little mind game and none of that bullshit. You try to imply
There's no mind
that
game,
these
sir.
motherfuckers got to fix in for Kansas City. If
There's
you thought
no
that in the
mind
very
game.
beginning, you should have picked them every goddamn week.
Again, if they decide to sit Christian McCaffrey,
Why would they do
due to
that?
the fact if he gets injured, what the hell?
Okay, you said sit him. You didn't say
Yeah.
injure. Sit means you put him on the bench, kind of like we did with Kadarius Toney. We sat him.
2 weeks ago, Mark Andrews could have played, and we sat him, order the case and be, to make sure that he didn't get injured, so he can play the divisional round.
Because
He was not still hurt. He was still doing a full practice at full speed. He was doing a full practice. Boy, nobody can finish a statement, I guess, with you, right?
You should
My
have
bad.
never played him.
My bad.
You done?
Yeah, beauty is worthless to talk if you're gonna talk over me the whole time.
Hell yeah, man. I'm definitely gonna do that. Because I swear, it was too much shit talked about the team. It was too much confidence that was put out there. And the chickens coming home the roost. It hurt. And I'm damn sure gonna talk my shit. Because it ain't none of that bullshit out here. It ain't none of that bullshit out here. We grown-ass men.
I'll talk over you too. I mean, we can do the same thing. I thought this is how the show's supposed to go. We're supposed to talk over each other. We're supposed to talk over each other. Ain't that how the show's supposed to go? That's what improves the quality. Let's talk over each other.
You the one that
Let's do the dang on thing.
Talking, man.
Let's do it, man.
I help us not talk over each other. I help us not talk over each other. That's how I'm gonna help you.
No, we're gonna make sure that
it's all crazy. All right, he can get the fuck out. I don't care. Like, don't do it. I send you all the way out, Death Note. Don't do it. Please don't.
Come on, we having good conversation.
All right, listen, we gotta be real about this shit. Motherfucker gotta take their shit with it when they give it out. Like, I ain't even said nothing crazy to the motherfucker about his team. But all that shit talking all season gotta come home to roost. And trying to imply that there's some kind of fix in, that is a sore loser's mindset right there. That's what a kid does. Well, if they sit McCaffrey, that's some girl shit. And we need to be real about that. Your team lost. Deal with it. It is what it is. But don't imply that they cheating out here just because. I don't know how that's going to make you happy. I don't know how that's going to make you happy because the fact is we still in the Super Bowl. But what you had, Alexis?
I get any words in?
But Death Note. Who said they wanted to get a word in? Who?
It was me. Mr. I'm gonna get muted.
Look. Death Note, respectfully, because y'all were the AFC 1 seed, and I mean, technically, the road to the Super Bowl went through Baltimore, and we're talking about it because it's still something to talk about, and we can have healthy conversations. We don't have to get so mad like that. It's a good game. It was a great game.
But who's getting mad? All I said was,
if we're talking shit about the Chiefs,
but what I'm saying is, who's getting mad? I literally said, let's listen to the common sense here. He can clip all he wants. Let's listen to the common sense here. I said that the 49ers are going to win against the Chiefs unless they decide to sit Christian McCaffrey. I don't know why coaches do what they do. He could get hurt. Anything could happen. All right. Let's see if they use Christian McCaffrey or if they pull a stunt and, use Sean Smith and then also put a Christian McCaffrey on the bench after the first quarter. Either way, if they stick to the running game, then they will have a good shot of beating Kansas City Chiefs. We're supposed to be talking about the 49ers versus the Chiefs. I am not a child. I can stay on context. I understand that we're talking about the 49ers versus the Chiefs. He wants to keep bringing it back to Baltimore because he wants to try to get a rise. But again, I'm saying what I'm saying based off the statistics. Christian McCaffrey is a bruiser when it comes to the run game, and he hurts teams and he punishes teams left and right. So the only way that I can see them not having a possibility of winning is if they sit him or he gets injured, or rather they sit him because he gets injured. So that's the only way I can see it. But he can clip it as much as he wants. He hears one thing or not, but it's not what I'm saying that he's hearing. He's hearing whatever he wants to hear. Let's see if they use Christian McCaffrey or if they pull a stunt and, use Sean Smith and then also put a Christian McCaffrey on the bench after the first quarter. There's nobody getting upset. I'm literally trying to stay on topic and stay focused on the fact that we're talking about the 49ers versus the Chiefs. I think that the 49ers have been weak all season against the run, and Christian McCaffrey has been known to light up teams when he runs. That's all it is. I'm not trying to do the whole emotional game that Jay's playing and all that good stuff. I get it. He wants it to be more exciting and all that. He wants me to say more and all this other stuff. But I mean, at the end of the day, I'm just speaking on the stats like I do week in, week out.
Okay.
Don't tell me about me. Stop telling 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 me about me. I don't need you to tell me about me.